Welcome to Suresuccess, and in today's video we are going to discuss 30 plus MCQ questions from the chapter The Last Lesson. This is the first chapter from the book English Flamingo, and the questions which we will discuss today will be very important questions for your board's examination. So the author of The Last Lesson is Alphonse Daudet. Okay, let's move on to the questions. The first question is, Friends looked for opportunities to skip school to do what? Now, the Franz is the protagonist of this story. So, he skipped school for doing what? Options are walk on mills, go fishing, water the plants, and collect bird eggs. The correct answer is collect birds' eggs. He skipped the school to collect the birds' eggs. What was French banking on to enter the class as he was late? Options are M. Hamels teaching on the blackboard, commotion in the class, Hauser helping him to sneak in, and to quietly walk in when everyone was preoccupied with participles. The correct answer is commotion in the classroom. Okay, M. Hamel is introduced as a ruler welding teacher. This demonstrates that options are he is concerned, he is adamant, he is unfeeling, he is a hard taskmaster. The correct answer is he is a hard taskmaster. French thinks, will they make them sing in German? Even the pigeons? What could this mean? Options are German would use brutal force over everyone, harsh order will be passed, when people are deprived of their essence, even the surroundings are affected. The German will rob France of its language. And the correct answer is when people are deprived of their essence, even the surroundings are affected. The next question is, what does M. Hamel's motionless posture reflect? Now, what does M. Hamel's French teacher motionless posture reflect? Options are the school is dismissed, sense of finality, changing order of life, feeling of nostalgia. The correct answer is sense of finality. What is the moral that the Alphonse Daudet wants to bring out? Options are not to put off things that one can do that day, old order changed to new, one should accept everything that happens, teachers should be respected. The correct answer is not to put off things that one can do that day. This was the moral that Alphonse Daudet wants to bring out. Next question is, why did Hamel blame himself? Options are not having taught them enough French, not being strict, giving students a holiday at times, not being responsible. And the correct answer is giving students a holiday at times, as he used to do when he was not willing to teach them. Who sat on the back bench of the last lesson? Options are French, Prussians, the village people, the new teacher. The correct answer is the village people. Hope you guys are getting the video, and to subscribe the channel as I upload new chapters every day, and watch the video till end, as the questions we are discussing over here are the very important questions for your upcoming examination. What was M. Hamel going to question friends about? Options are participles, adjectives, old primer, baby bobu. And the correct answer is participles. M. Hamel was going to ask friends about participles. Okay, the next question is, for last 2 years, where did all the bad news come from? Options are the bulletin board, town hall, school, M. Hamel's house. The correct answer is bulletin board. All the bad news come from the bulletin board. Don't go so fast, you will get to your school in plenty of time means getting late, very early, not early, early enough. And the correct answer is early enough. What did Mr. Hamel bring for his class on his last day in this school? The options are new pens, new notebooks, sweets, and storybooks. And the correct answer is new notebooks. Option number B, new notebooks. Mr. Hamel brought some new notebooks on this last day in the school. What was friends expected to be prepared for at school that day? Options are song, dance, essay writing, participles. And the correct answer is participles. He was supposed to prepare the participles and come to the school that day. Why did the villagers come to meet M. Hamel in the school? Options are to complain, to say goodbye, to gossip, to show gratitude. And the correct answer is to show gratitude, as he contributed a lot in educating their children, and like he served long years in the school teaching the children, and so the villagers were there. Why was France surprised? Options are because of village elders, because of police patrolling, because of students' behavior, because of M. Hammel's kind and polite behavior. And the correct answer is option number D, because of M. Hammel's kind and polite behavior, as he was like kinda rude and strict teacher. So that day he was really kind and polite. So this surprised friends. What did friends find on reaching the school? Options are people were dancing, school was closed, police patrolling, strange quietness. The correct answer is strange quietness, as everyday school was like really crowded and so much noise would be like created, but the day was really silent and quiet. So on reaching the school, French found the strange type of quietness. The story The Last Lesson highlights which human tendency? Options are male chauvinism, procrastination, courage, cowardice, and the correct answer is procrastination. This lesson highlights the human tendency of procrastination. Who is the author of The Last Lesson? As I have already told in the starting of the video, so hope you guys remember. The options are Jane Austen, Rabindranath Tagore, Non, Alphonse Daudet. And the correct answer is Alphonse Daudet. Which language would the students study from the next day? Options are English, German, Dutch, Spanish. The correct answer is German. From the next day, students were expected to learn the language German. What was there in front of the bulletin board? Options are children, police, hawkers, a crowd. The correct answer is police. Police were there in front of the bulletin board. The Last Lesson story was written in which year? Options are 1869 to 1870, 1870 to 1871, 1872 to 1873, 1870 to 1872. And the correct answer is 1870 to 1871. Expression thunderclap in the lesson means. Options are loud but not clear, loud and clear, startling and unexpected, unpleasant. And the correct answer is startling and unexpected. Expression thunderclap in the lesson means startling and unexpected. What made France and the people realize about the preciousness of their mother tongue? Options are M. Hammel's words, school orders, sudden orders from Berlin, school principal. The correct answer is sudden orders from Berlin. Alphonse Daudet was from which country? Options are India, France, England, and New Zealand. The correct answer is France. Alphonse Daudet was from France. What were the things being taken for granted by the people of Elsake? Options are teachers of the school, time in school, people around, money and power. The correct answer is time and school. What does the last lesson symbolize? Options are loss, loss of freedom, loss of language and freedom. And the correct answer is loss of language and freedom. What does the last lesson signify? Options are change of power, change of government, change in life, change of teachers. And the correct answer is change in life. The last lesson signifies the change in life. What do the marching soldiers under the windows represent? Options are the dawn of Prussia in the defeat of French people, the defeat of Prussia, the victory of French, none of this. And the correct answer is the dawn of Prussia in the defeat of French people. What did Horser bring? Options are sweets, children, friends, old primer. And the correct answer is old primer. The next question is what made France forgot M. Hamil's ruler and crankiness? Options are police patrolling, strange quietness, bustle on the streets, the idea of his going away. And the correct answer is the idea of his going away. The idea of his going away made France forget his ruler and crankiness. Okay, the next question is for how many years did M. Hamel serve the school? Options are 20 years, 35 years, 30 years, 40 years. And the correct answer is 40 years. He served the school for 40 years. Why were the parents sending their children to the farms and mills? Options are to play, to meet friends, to meet relatives, to earn money. And the correct answer is to earn money. Parents send their child to the farms and mills to earn money. When people are enslaved, what key do they have to the prison? According to M. Hamel, options are their behavior, power, aggressiveness, mother tongue. And the correct answer is mother tongue. Okay, the next question is why did French notice that was unusual that day? Options are quietness in the school, soldier in the school, crowd in school, all of this. The correct answer is quietness in the school. This was the reason that the French felt that it was strange happening that day. What had been put up on the bulletin board that day? Options are teach only French, speak only English, teach only German, teach all these. And the correct answer is teach only German. This was the thing that has been put up on the bulletin board that day. Okay, by this we come to an end of the video. आशा करता हूँ कि आप सब लोगों को वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा। अगर अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कमेंट शेयर कर दीजिए और अगर चैनल पर नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल नोटिफिकेशन आइकन पर क्लिक कीजिए ताकि हमारे लेटेस्ट वीडियो अपडेट्स आप तक आसानी से पहुंच पाए। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।